And after I pulled this switch out, here's where you can see that they broke right off the top. And I can activate it and get it to spin. So that's the problem. So if you come to your washer, you open up the lid and you look in and it's full of water and clothes, it hasn't drained, the first thing to check is slamming this lid down. Shut this lid, because the number one culprit is this little switch right here, the lid switch. Well, it turns out I found the culprit. This was broken off on one of the screws, so that's why this switch wasn't in place anymore. And one other thing is, it's a good idea, you should unplug the washer. You don't want to be sticking your hand in here and hitting a switch, because if you activate it, it's going to turn on and this is going to start spinning and you can break your fingers, break your hand. So we had a clothes washer that wouldn't drain. We put it on the drain cycle, shut the lid, nothing happened. There's a whole bunch of things you could check. You could check the motor, the pump, all this stuff, but most common problem is a switch. It's either on the door here, ours is right here. So activating that switch did nothing. So a good thing is just to use a screwdriver or a little stick and stick it in there and push that switch down, because our switch came loose from one of the screws, so it was dipped on one side. So this little prong couldn't activate it. It couldn't press the switch all the way down. But with the screwdriver, I was able to push it down and activate it. The screw came off, it's all loose. So it turns out it was a bad switch, and I can activate it here and get it to spin. There, you can see I can activate it with my hand, but I don't want to keep my hand in here while it's spinning. But that's how we got it to drain. But the most common problem, you might either have to slam this down or use a little stick or a screwdriver to push that switch down. It's either loose or broken. And that's a cheap part you can buy on Amazon, $5-10. So first thing to check is just this little switch where this little prong sticks out here. So before you start checking pumps or anything, check that first.